All right. The plan for today is to have a little bit of a bed stream. So if you're not down for that, if you're not down for the e-girl voice, um, then I would definitely encourage you to skip this one because we're gonna have the e-girl voice and stuff the entire time. I presume that we're probably going to cover some follow up from the stream yesterday. So if you missed the debate analysis of Richard Wolff versus Destiny, then for sure check that out. I think that it went really well. I did get an awful lot of pushback, but I think that was to be expected. Like I knew that was going to happen from the very beginning. That's why I had to like prepare a proper like true line by line for that one. So, you know, I kind of expected it. I didn't expect the chat to be quite as rambunctious as they wound up being. I think I've definitely learned that, for example, that I need some moderation on the YouTube chat because I have no moderators in there. So that's like a ticking time bomb waiting to explode. But yeah, I think it went well. Even the conversation with Steven, looking at it and reading the chat while it's going, like I don't imagine people came away with like thinking I did super poorly there. Even if I did take a more heavy-handed approach than I normally do with Steven, many of the bits of advice that I got kind of fall in line with how I normally handle him, where like I balance the critique with critiques of other people to kind of soften the blow. Be very, very careful when he starts to like go off the rails when I'm like giving advice and he gives like pushback, like calling people the R slur and stuff. But the thing is, like, I totally agree with all that criticism, but I didn't want to do that there. Like, that was a very intentional decision at the time, and I think that it demonstrated like a lot of the difficulties that I have with like presenting him this stuff and how difficult it can be to change his mind on the fly. And I hope that that just demonstrates that for anybody that doesn't already see that. Like if I don't do 100% of everything I'm used to doing with him, it's very difficult to get concession out of him during a conversation. And in that regard, he's just like any of the other debate streamers or people in general. You know, it's very difficult to change his mind on the fly. Now, granted, I know that that may not be the case. Like that may be the same case for me. But I like to show on stream that the chatters change in my mind all the time, and I try to be very open to like showing that change on the fly, or at least indicating to people when I think something is worthy of consideration off stream and that I may be incorrect about stuff. And when I am incorrect, I love talking about it. Like how I was incorrect in my tweets about Xanderhall, you know, leading up to the Lauren Southern review, in platforming, in the Romani, and, you know, dozens and dozens of other things. I try to make all that clear. But anywho, I'm rambling. I should save this for the stream. Let me go ahead and put on some music for you guys while I finish up a few little prep items. I'm still super tired, so please bear with me. That's part of why we're doing a bed stream today. If you have any questions, just go ahead and write them down, and we'll go through them as we start up here. So talk to you guys in a bit. All of the music is from Jacob Sampson, whose links are underneath every single YouTube VOD, so feel free to check him out. Bye.
stalker.
We rarely get to that part. Hi. Hi, chat. Oh, let me make sure the bed looks nice and good. Nice and good. There we are. Hi, chat. How are you guys doing? It's so nice to have you in here with me. I'm just so fucking tired after yesterday. If you don't want to hear the e-girl voice, then you need to get out, because we're doing this like all stream. So let me go ahead and update the alert box real quick so that we can get alerts properly. And for anybody that subscribes or anything, I will be responding with that voice. So if that's something that you don't like, you know, this ain't the one for you, Chief. Don't play it on the smart TV. Don't send me an email about how your girlfriend like almost broke up with you. Don't put that on me, because I'm giving you a disclaimer right at the beginning of this that this is how it's gonna be. Okay, so I don't want to hear it. You guys wouldn't believe some of the emails that I get from people now, particularly after the talk that I had with Steven. It's kind of like ridiculous. Anywho, I don't want to get too much into that. I don't want to roast people, because those people are going to listen to this and they're going to be like, that's me. Hey. Hey, he's talking about me. That's private. Oh, goodness gracious. Did you not know the new... okay, Rem Drama. Let me address that just like super quick. So I see what's going on. Believe me, I do. How do I handle this? Let's see. First of all, let me give a shout out to the Reddit people. I appreciate all of the people on Destiny subreddit trying to give me an out the way they do for Destiny, insofar as maybe he doesn't, maybe he does, we don't have enough info, yada yada. I assume that they're mostly from Destiny's community, because anybody in my community understands what my background is. So thank you to those people. But I'm about to pop the bubble of some of them. So like, I definitely did write graduate papers for people. That's undeniable. I'm pretty outspoken about that. But at the same time, I'm also outspoken that it is unethical. Like on both sides, right? And I'm pretty sure I'm transparent about that on stream. It was interesting to me that Rem started this entire thing on Twitter, but at no point wanted to at me. At no point did he try to get a clip he could use or anything. I'm curious what upset him so much. But I guess it doesn't. I guess it's not super relevant. I think the more relevant thing to hear from me, the streamer, the dude that it seems to be about, is I did that. And yeah, it is unethical. I think that's undeniable. I think anybody with like half a brain would agree with that. So, you know, I think it's a cold take. That's my personal opinion on it. I think for the rest of the stream, I'll kind of avoid it just because we had a very, very like rough stream yesterday. I'm not feeling super well today. I think it's a nothing burger. I agree with it being unethical, and so I'll just put that out there before we begin. But yeah, if we see any other Rem stuff, I'm just gonna tell people to rewind on YouTube, to be frank with you. Let me scroll back up to kind of make sure that I cover anything regarding that. First time live. Hi Nate, good to have you. I watched the YouTube chat, same as the Twitch chat, so don't worry about that. What's the plan for today? What's the drama? That's it for drama. Rem should either all right. Drama already? Yeah, kinda, dude. We're just getting it out of the way. I thought you shilling for donos was really good and natural last stream. Pog business smarts. Yeah, I'm working on it. A common advice I get is I need to do that more. Why is he in bed? Sometimes we do streams like the CGR or CJR. The best approach with Rem Drama is just to not do Rem Drama. Well, he makes it easy when he doesn't at me or confront me at all. So, yeah, you know. Unironically, has Rem ever? All right, please don't bully Rem either. Like I don't want that because you're just giving him fuel. I feel like I'm missing a lot of context. No, you're not really. His name is blocked. Yeah. So if anybody brings it up from here on out, just at them and tell them to rewind. I run a mattress store and sleep accessories. You should invest in Are you trying to get me to give you like a free fucking bit of one, Rem's attack was really weird. 2, letting someone else write your essays is definitely unethical, and no one should defend that. 3, blame is mostly on the guy who pays to write it, in my opinion. Booksmart should take 10% of the blame. I don't agree with that, but you know, yeah. I mean, that's a take. Like I'm not running away from it being unethical. That's what I really just want to make clear here is it definitely is. I think it would be very silly of me to argue against that. And that's not even getting into like, you know, people need money to live, bro, and that's my job, bro, and maybe the university should get better at catching these people, bro, and like, you know, without getting into any kind of back and forth on it, like, you know, it is unethical. I'll just leave it there. Anywho, so moving past that, if you see anybody mention it, just at them and tell them to go on YouTube and rewind the VOD. I put it at the very beginning for them, so there you go. All right. Beyond that, enough of this redundant criticism. How you feeling, man? I'm so tired. I'm so tired. When I woke up this morning, I had the worst fucking headache. Like where my neck meets my head, like right back here. It hurts so bad, dude. I wonder if I have a crink in my neck because I knocked the fuck out. It literally the laptop was open and the computer was still on when I woke up. And I woke up to it like burning my leg because I was like covering the fan exhaust port. I low-key thought that I may have killed the laptop. I must have fallen asleep somewhere between like 3 o'clock in the morning and 4 something in the morning. It's just I was responding to so many DMs, so many comments, so many Reddit things, and like trying to keep track of all that. I think and this, I mentioned this when we talked on the stream, and I said in passing that business smarts, which is my new kind of like approach to Twitch, understanding it's my job and trying to be more efficient, like shilling and stuff like that. So like today, if you subscribe, I'll say your name and whatever, you know, as per the usual in my e-girl voice. You know, getting better at shilling is something I need to do, covering relevant content, stuff like that. And one of the things that I worry, though, is once the chat grows to where my goals are at, I can't interact with it the same way anymore, and that kind of makes me sad. Yesterday was proof of that, and it also means that I can't respond on all the platforms that I want to the way that I want to. Because, man, I spent so many hours, and I feel like I didn't even get to everybody. It was really disappointing, but I think it opened my eyes to the fact that I can't pay attention to all of it. And then I wake up to this REM stuff, and I'm just like, of all the things to address, this seems like the least valuable. But yeah, it's overwhelming. There's like way too much to look at. And there's like polar forces. There's people that are like, you gave way too much credit to Richard Wolff. I wonder if Booksmarts is a Marxist. You know? And then at the other end, there's the people that I trust that are telling me, you did a good job. You were super fair. Steven didn't look good when you brought him on and talked to him. It seemed like he was dodging out of stuff, but that's to be expected. People can't change their mind on the fly. And if anything, the advice to you is to not expect that. And I agree. Thank you, Stepcut. That's like so fucking awesome. That's like poetic. I couldn't understand her, but that sounds like it was very insightful. Thank you. I would donate if you want TTS. For those of you that don't know, the bits are a bit of a meme. I love this. Thank you, Polecat. Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you, Polecat. I super duper appreciate that. I can't think of anything like clever to say about your name that's not like not safe for work and zoophilic. So I'm just gonna like say thank you. I'm gonna be careful, dude. My brain's all foggy this morning. I say morning, it's fucking 1 o'clock in the afternoon for me, but you know. Hey, real quick question. No Bob. Wait, what? Bob Manifesto got you, base. We're not talking about Robert, dude. Robert's canceled. Do you guys remember what he did to all those women? Robert is canceled. I'm so sorry. Um, Booksmarts, you did great, and where I'm biased, I think maybe economics people may not be looking at it from the rhetoric perspective, and only from their biased economic perspective. Maybe, brother, maybe. Is that a warm and comfy foam bed, ooh, or a disgusting spring
You have
mattress?
to form these opinions yourself. You can't
Why
cut
not
to the
both?
chase. Drawing your own conclusions is the
Oh
chase.
my god.
No, Bob.
No what? Boofo. You know what boofing something is? Every time I see your name, bro. Every time I see your name, I just think of boofing. Is that against TOS? Can I talk about boofing? Oh fuck. Speaking of boofing. Ugh. I still had my used book in my oops. My man Bobert didn't get a single clip. Yeah, it's kind of rough. Honestly, this Destiny stuff is disappointing because it's legit a misunderstanding based in people not watching the review yet. Yeah, that's how I interpret it, but I'm biased. The book, Will You Remember Me When You're Famous? Of course, Lefty Penguin, I love you. Booksmart's super entertaining breakdown of the debate. I usually cringe when I see a 5+ hour video, but damn, you're entertaining as fuck. Thank you, Stupka. That sounds like a Russian name, like Stupka. Literally book fucking. I didn't do it on stream. It was just in there. I thought you did a great job yesterday. You were fair to Wolf and Destiny. Yeah. Treating that book as expected. I'm all done with it, dude. Please don't carry those opinions over to real life people. That's a bad way to treat people. Books, will you ever disclose your politics? I have. If you do !Discord and you like Control F political compass, you can see when all the people in the Discord did their political compass, and you can see where I ended up. There is also streams where I talked about my ideal society, but I don't recommend those. Let's see here. Let me get back to the bottom. Didn't even pay for the taxi home. Bitch, I pay for their rent. They fucking live in my house. Why would they need like a taxi? I have a whole fucking other room for them. Oh, quick when drama. Oh, what do we tell RagePope, everybody? What do we tell RagePope? This motherfucker walks in 20 minutes late. What do we tell RagePope? Don't even want to know what you use as bookmarks. Let me just go ahead and mark this passage. But yeah, we covered all that in the Discord a while ago. Fuck, I was gonna say something I completely forgot because RagePope distracted me. But can you explain your politics using feudalism? Yeah. So like way back in the day, there was like feudalism, and that was about the relationship between serfs and their lords. And that relationship was sealed as a pact by the Catholic Church. Okay, so like really fucking pog. I would say that like my relationship with my book is actually sealed by God himself, which, not to toot my own horn, but I think makes it a little bit more legitimate than some fucking Pope guy living in a giant castle somewhere in the middle of nowhere. Okay, just saying. But anywho, so I have like a special relationship with my books, and after I read them, they become like mine, and I can do with them whatever the fuck I... Wait, where is this going? Hold on. That's not political, is it? Is he doing gay face as a bit? Jesus Christ, Torok. That's fucked up. I'm not... What is gay face? During feud... That's kind of fucked. This is getting clipped by me, QED. All right, bro. Hold on. I gotta zoom out the chat. You guys are talking too much. Oh, fuck. Control. Okay. I thought Serfs was on the no-no list. I'm rethinking the no-no list, quite honestly. Don't know if asked, but did you see the Vice article on the Wolf debate? I know of it, but I didn't read it. What does it say? Is it nice to Steven? I would imagine it's not. Any article that comes out, dude, I just assume that it's going to be 100% anti-Steven, and I just like disregard it in my mind. Nobody gives him a fair swing at it, dude. They look at it and they go, oh, easy, dude. I get to roast this fucker on the internet, and then they just roast them. So it's kind of like, I don't get anything out of those, quite frankly. Vice was linked in the Discord. Well, I don't want to read it, dude. Why does Booksmarts hate serfs? I did a review of him and Like, and you should. Oh, you're on the YouTube, Cray Dog. You can go back and watch it maybe after this stream. I did a review of him and Like, and it left a very sour taste in my mouth. The eager voice makes me uncomfortable. Well, you gotta fuck off then, Ropey Sloth, because that's what we're doing today.
I shall call him.
My God.
Mini-Me.
Thank you so much. I super duper appreciate that. Let me find what your name is. Oh my God, who was that? Slamon. Oh my goodness, that's such a strong name. Oh, I can just imagine whispering that. Slamon. Oh, that's so good. Thank you. I appreciate this tier 1. Booksmarts is a libertarian because it sounds like librarian. Oh my gosh, you're so funny, Colin. I don't know how long I could do this, but I'll try. Can someone explain the appeal of Hassan's content to me? He's attractive and he like yells, and his apartment looks like really cute, and the chat moves so fast that I don't feel like I have to even read it. And then he does like RP, and I love me a good role play. So there's lots of reasons to like Hassan. Watched the whole thing last night. I really, really appreciate you pushing back against Steven. As an audience member, it gives me confidence. I'm not just echo chambering. I feel you, bro. Let's see. I'm scrolling down. This stream is confusing me sexually. Well, I'm sorry. Oh, I was gonna make a fucking conversion joke, but I won't. I promise. I won't be. I'm gonna try to be rhetoric smarts. Honestly, the biggest issue I had with the article was that they described the Serfs as The Serfs, a left-leaning comedy and political commentary YouTube channel hosted and moderated the debate. Moderated Pepe laugh. All right, dude. Are you high? No. In Mexico, it's illegal to have marijuana, so I haven't done any while I'm here. I was scrolling through TikTok. All right, I'm just gonna fucking scroll through that. Why am I getting feels weird, man? Is it about the Hassan comments or moderated? Maybe. Is there supposed to be a way to super chat or something on Twitch? All I see is the gift sub thing. Yeah. So Salvala, if you click on the donate button, what you can do is you can donate. Or if you do !dono, I believe that'll get you the link as well. And I think as long as you spend like $3, it'll do a TTS with whatever message that you put in. And when you do that, PayPal takes like such a small percentage that I can't even count them on my baby fingers. So I just pretend like I get all the money. And that would be like super awesome.
Yes, I love this. For mysterious reasons, I love this.
Oh my God. Sullivan Salster. Wow, you sound like Stan Lee came up with your name, Sullivan. Sullivan, Salster, a salty man of the sea. Wow, I love that. It's such a strong name. Oh, I've never used Twitch Labs, so I'll try that. Well, good luck. I don't know if it's Twitch Labs. I'm pretty sure it's Streamlabs. What was so horribly bad about his moderation? I thought he was okay, in my opinion. Not a fan of him or anything. I don't know. I think it's like a running meme. I mean, he probably should have cut off the dude more often or clarified things to Steven when it was clear that he wasn't listening. I loved the review from you yesterday. It was really well thought out and informative. Coming from DGG, it was sad to see him refuse to engage with your criticisms last night, but I think he's in a weird headspace right now. It seems in the aftermath of Aruba and the Wolf debate, he's convinced we should be harder on lefties to be more informed and act in good faith. Right or wrong, it probably makes criticism directed to him tiring and unfair.
You're too kind.
I feel
I'm
you.
embarrassed. I'm blushing.
I love that alert. I honestly love hearing the bird. I love Gilbert Godfrey. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Saliva. Just tip $5. Wow. if I was in a hot tub, I would do like 5 like sorry, I'm not like a professional trainer. What's it called? Oh, a squat. I would do like 5 squats for you. But I'm just like really not feeling good today. So I'll just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you for those 5 big ones. That's US dollars. That's fucking pog. All right, Booksmarts, would you, oh shit, you guys, when you talk, it goes so fast. Booksmarts, would you ever go over Reddit comments like you've done before? Yeah. If you put them in my recommended, so if you go to !Discord and you go to vote suggestions, that channel, you can put it in there. And if you've never joined the Discord before, I just want to give this as like a PSA to like maybe people that join that are new. Please set up your pronouns. I know that like, you may be a conservative and you think that's fucking whack and you don't want to set them or something, but you really should.
Not breeds pestilence.
Because you kind of
What's your favorite strain of socialism? Indica, sativa, or hybrid?
Honestly, I love a good surprise. I love when it's amorphous and I can't understand like what its impacts are going to be or like how we're going to make it happen. So I personally prefer sativa because sometimes you get a little bit of like a communist-y kind of like state-run authoritarian indica that really fucking locks you in your couch with like chains and oppressive laws. And then sometimes you get this like real heady kind of like utopian sort of like Scandinavian kind. And that's like always a pleasant surprise. Like you would think I'm going to be more of like a sativa gal, but like quite honestly, I don't mind getting fucking locked in my couch, if you know what I'm saying. I don't mind getting dominated. Do you respect the streets and all that? I did catch that Twitter thing too. It was sad to see other creators get duped into coming on and defending her on that platform, but that's what everybody does on Twitter. It's just a bunch of like mistakes over and over again. Yeah, Destiny will eventually come around unless he goes Doomer Nilestiny. Maybe, dude. Shamelessness. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm like shilling. So if you want to give me a sub and you want to like put a message in there, or if you want to donate at least $3, I would love to like riff with you. Gilbert Godfrey on Norm Macdonald Live podcast is one of the funniest hours of comedy I've ever heard in my life. Norm Macdonald Live is like so fucking good. I think people are sleeping on that. Sorry if you've already answered this, but will you do a shorter review? Nope. No. Probably not. Well, actually, here's the thing. I know I said I want to be business smarts, and it's probably a business smarts move to cover drama with Denims, but I really don't want to. I really don't want to. This voice is just unnerving. Yeah, I keep seeing you comment on it, CJR. If it's not your kind of stream, then you should go watch something else. If you didn't catch the stream yesterday, that one was really good. There's plenty of good ones. Any gifters? Are y'all begging in my chat? If you don't set up your pronouns on Discord, I will just use dude language at you. Yeah, it puts people in a weird position where they don't know what to use. What should people do who have no pronoun preference? I mean, you could just put all of them, and I'll look at it and shrug my shoulders. My man, you looking comfy as fuck, white people blanket. Oh my god, thanks. Book just wants to be oppressed. Not quite, dude, not quite. From an outside perspective, Destiny has always struck me as a fascinating, confusing guy. Yeah, he's like totally confusing. He's like an enigma. Booksmarts, when are you going to write a self-help book? Only half joking would buy. Let me think. I'm going to stop with the voice a little bit. I'm going to go back to my normal voice. When are you going to write a self-help book? Maybe I should just make it deeper. Have like a deeper kind of rumbly voice. When are you going to write a self-help book? Only half joking I would buy. Maybe in the future, if I have enough like viewers and stuff. We have kind of like a critical mass of people. I wouldn't mind doing a self-help book, quite honestly. Amber, wow, thank you so much, Amber. I really appreciate it. If this is the same Amber from Destiny's Discord, I love talking to you. I would look forward to the face reveal where we figure out that you're secretly Bullet in disguise, but we'll see. Deeper. All right. I can't go any deeper, dude. I have range in the opposite direction. There's no way I can go deeper. I'm sorry. 4.99 Great British Pounds. Oh, that's a currency that's struggling.
Yes, I love this. For
Buddy, I heard
mysterious
you were on
reasons,
Dylan's
I
no-no
love
list. Is that true? It is. So, Cray Dog, being quite honest with you, I'm on Dylan's no-no list, and I don't blame him. I don't hold resentment against the guy too much about that. I was really rude on one of his panels, and I think it's well-deserved. When are you going to make a... Nope, I'm not making a video about that. I respect not wanting to go over the more dramatic conversations because it might be hard to be more academic about it, and then your whole brand perception could change from academic rhetorician to drama whore. Well, first of all, I just want to point out that using whore as a kind of insult is something that I think is something that we just have invited into our language, but the woke scold in me is kind of cringing at that. So maybe we don't want to call people whores or hoes or things like that, and kind of stray away from that language, but I get what you mean. What's going on here? Well, we're shilling. Thank you, Zebra Cakes, for the tier 1. I really, really, really appreciate that. Every sub helps the channel out, and I'm bad at shilling it. So the fact that you went out of your way to give that to the channel really makes me happy. Is this voice okay? You're deep enough. Well, that's what I hear a lot. That's deep enough there, buddy. Has Booksmarts talked about the Attack on Titan drama memes? I haven't seen the final chapter still, so I'm kind of, I'm just waiting for it to come out. How would you feel about a rival streamer starting up, calling themselves Street Smarts, and analyzing the logic of arguments? I would welcome it with open arms. It would free me from the prison of having to do this because nobody else cares to give educated and measured criticism on Twitch. I would say that the React people, some of them do like Irrelevant, but unfortunately even Irrelevant doesn't give the kind of line-by-line analysis that I think is necessary to kind of really get to the bottom of what happened in a debate. And without the line-by-line and multiple watch-throughs of the content, even something like going through the logic would, I think it would fall flat, or it would fall short of what it needs to be without that. Damn, the rest of your content is quite productive. You think Dylan will change his mind? Yeah, perhaps. Especially if I grow my platform and become bigger, I would not be surprised that he would be down. He let Mindwaves back on, and Mindwaves explicitly broke rules. I'm like 10 minutes behind Booksmarts, but weed is legal in most of Mexico. Well, I was told by the policia that it is not legal where I am, but they may be wrong. Police are definitely not judges. If I'm looking to be more supported, but I also want maximum returns on my money, is it better to upgrade Twitch sub level or to sub on Patreon? Sub on Patreon. Although, quite frankly, donating would give me a higher percentage than even a Patreon sub. Have you ever thought about covering Jordan Peterson Zizek? That didn't go very well. I think that Peterson is out of his element on many of the things that he wants to talk about, and one of the only good parts of that was them both shitting on cultural Marxism. I think, unfortunately, that Jordan Peterson is one of these people who has strayed outside of his field so far that he thinks he's a genius in every field, and this conversation was granted to him when I think it probably should not have. What do you actually want to do on your stream, Booksmarts? Well, today I'm chilling and laying in bed, and I think we've accomplished that so far. How is this deep voice? Are you guys okay with it? How is it coming off? I get no response in the headphones, so I can't tell what it sounds like. If it isn't spiritual nonsense, JP won't do. It's good. Feels okay, man. Thanks. Sí tienes que tener cuidado con la policía todavía. Yeah, you really do. Sorry if that's really, really reading it like a gringo, but in case you didn't know, I am a gringo. So I hope that did justice to the language. I think your critique of Destiny not listening to Wolf kind of gives credit to the argument that he is uncharitable with lefties, so I think it might be hard for Steven to accept it. Although, unfortunately, it seems like that would be something Steven should work on accepting. What's your take on Christopher Hitchens? Wasn't much of a fan of his atheist stuff, but had some interesting political analyses. I got no opinion on him, quite frankly. Needs a mix of the e-girl voice. I only do that when people sub, so I'm like not comfortable like giving the e-girl voice for people that aren't subbing, and I almost feel like it's meant to like degrade the comments that I'm reading it in, so I'd rather not. The lower voice actually makes it harder to understand book smarts. Your voice carries more the higher in your register you speak. That's interesting. Yeah, from my perspective, it feels like much more of a rumble, like a steady kind of thunderous rumble throughout, and I could see how that kind of tone makes it more difficult to make out all the words. The other thing is how I enunciate is way at the front of my mouth, even when I'm doing this. I'm making a rumble in my throat, but I don't have the ability to enunciate with my teeth up here. In particular, I try to be very careful because I have buck teeth. And so when I do things like S and the, I fuck it up quite a bit. I had a lot of speech therapy about that. When I was really young, I busted out my front teeth. I was having a dream that I was a Pokemon trainer and we were in a big gym. And what happened was a Charizard knocked out my Pokemon and then he came after me. And I turned and I started running for the doors of the stadium because he was going to blast me with fire. And what ended up happening is I woke up as I was tumbling from my bunk bed and I smacked my face on the floor so hard I knocked out my front teeth. And they grew in very, very large after that point, and it really messed with my ability to speak. It's $5 to get the voice. You are watching this stream for free and don't have $5. Oh, I see how I was supposed to read that. Super chat $5. Destiny and Michael Albert someday. I've always found participatory economics interesting, and Albert handled talking to Destiny like fairly well. Yeah, that's like super interesting, Nate. I appreciate the $5. Destiny recommended that talk to me when we were speaking with each other yesterday, which if you missed, that's timestamped in the VOD on YouTube. Yeah, what I would say about that is I don't want to cover anything Destiny related unless it's like big time drama or something for like at least like a week or something. I'm just really burnt out on that. And I'll say this. So I totally understand you guys telling me, and I think this is like valid criticism, and I am wrong here, to like have an expectation that Steven will take the criticism seriously, like in the moment. I know that that's a big ask, and I know that that's unreasonable. Just understand, and I like to like bring your attention to this sometimes. There's a difference between like what my brain understands and what like my heart feels. And there are times when you'll see me react a certain way because I'm like giving into like how my monkey brain thinks and like how my heart feels, and not really like what I know to be best if I were like to sit on it and think about it. So you guys are definitely right, but you need to realize like I'm a human. When I spend that much of my time doing that, and I just sat with the chat and I argued with them and I did all of that, and then at the end of it I talked to him and he hasn't watched it at all, and then he's giving pushback on things that I feel like I'm giving adequate pushback on in the moment, it's like really, really rough. Like it's very difficult for me at like an emotional level. And just remember that I'm human. So if you see stuff like that, it's not like I think that I'm taking the best approach or whatever, or I'm being like rhetorically sound. It's just that I'm disappointed. And that's something that I feel. That's something that no amount of like thinking through it is going to make it go away. There's always going to be that feeling of disappointment because quite frankly, Destiny is like one of my heroes. I look up to him. He's the reason that I did any of this. You know, he was the first person that I wanted to help, and he still is like one of the main people that I want to see improve because I think that his perspective is valuable. So it's really disappointing to have this like bastion of logic and argument and whatever be confronted with like what I think are very fair arguments against him and very fair criticisms backed by quotes by somebody who is available for him to answer any problems that he has in reference back to the debate. When we referenced back and I was giving him quotes and he was forgetting them 5 seconds later, and then he had no real retort to like some of the criticisms I was levying, the fact that I didn't get a response of, let me think about this, I'll watch the review, and the fact that he was trying to get me to give a TLDR, and when I gave it, he still was not accepting it, that's really frustrating at like a human level. And it's compounded by the fact that I think so highly of him in my head. And, you know, the way I think that plays out in my head is very different. But I realized that over time I have to get better about that. I will respond to all these subs, just like give me 2 seconds. So that's what I'll say on that. Just keep that in mind. I'm a human, okay? All right, let's go through these real quick. Have you watched Denims convo? I have not. I did see the clip where he was kicking her off. Your feelings are valid. Thanks, brothers. Feelings over facts. I disagree with that.
Sam, what is this?
We're all very proud of you, one who engages in intercourse with books. Thank you for the work you do. Bonus meme, yee.
Who the fuck was that? Who the fuck was that? Putting yee in their fucking message? I think the fuck not. If I find your name, I'm skipping over it. You cheeky little bastard. Oh my god! A singular barrel just tipped $20. Oh my god, I can't believe I missed that. Oh my god! Thank you so much. That's so fucking huge. Wow. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Well, I have a singular barrel, and I'm going to reserve it just for you. That's a really yikers joke, but I'm just going to put that out there. You can interpret that any number of ways. Have you considered reviewing someone's review of it instead? Probably not. Honestly, I don't like watching other people review stuff unless they're like purely comedic, because I just feel like they're missing stuff I feel is important. Nah, man, don't worry. Your feelings get through. Thanks, brother. Thanks, brother. Let me figure out who is subscribing and stuff. Ick. Feels weird, man? Oh, shit. What did I say that got feels weird, man? I'm always looking for those because I know I say things and then you guys react really poorly. This is basically the usual reaction when Steven interacts with people who are also not emotionally stunted. Eek. That sounds fucked. I don't know if I'm on board with that. To be quite honest. I don't know if I can agree to that one, but sure, that's an opinion. Super chat $2 decompress and watch Jujutsu Kaisen again. Nate, that's such a fucking good idea. Maybe I should. Honestly, after stream is done, I'll watch Jujutsu Kaisen and I'll enjoy it. That would be really, really fun. You know what I've been thinking of doing? Wait, can I admit this? It might be like illegal. I kind of want to make like a supercut just for me of the HD versions of the full fights and then render those into one video for like my personal watching pleasure, because I really like the fights, but none of them are posted on YouTube in a very like satisfactory, wholesome way. And so I'm fucking crazy. I thought to myself, like, I would like make that just for me and like keep it on my computer so that in timestamp it and whatever, so that if I ever feel like I want to like watch Hanami versus Toto or something like that, I could just like skip to it. Is that crazy? Is that crazy? Am I crazy? I think I might be crazy. Jujutsu Kaisen Discord call. Oh my god, that would be so fun. I really need to like look at improving my Patreon. I might do that. I might do like a watch party or something. Did you comment on Bob Seven's comeback yet? Yeah, he's canceled. I'm sorry, babe. Let's see here. CJR, ask him. Ask him what? Is it just me? It kind of seems like Booksmarts is expecting a lot more than he should out of his interactions with Destiny. Oh my god, CJR, did you not just miss this whole part where I said, like, maybe those expectations are driven by my emotions and my brain knows better than to expect him to change on the fly? did you miss the very beginning where I said that it is like super likely that like nobody really changes on the fly and everybody needs to like take time to do that, and that's why I like go out of my way on stream to like tell people when I'm changing my mind, or like to give them some indication that I think that what they said is worthy of thought, like I'm doing right now with you. That's like super interesting, CGR. I've liked your other comments, so like I don't mean to roast you too bad, but yeah. That's a based idea. I've done it in the past. Oh, cool. That's good to know. J Kilborn 643. Thank you so much for the tier 1. I appreciate that. Welcome to the club. I don't recognize your name, so sorry if you've like subscribed before, but like that seems like a new name for me. Welcome.
Oh, Jafar, you're too kind. I'm embarrassed. I'm blushing.
Booksmarts, more like your feelings are valid. Your stream is one of the things I look forward to in my week. Don't let other people bring you down. You're doing good, smarts.
I'm happy that it's something you look forward to. That's like what I'm hung up on in your comment. I thank you for validating my feelings though. That's like super king of you. But yeah, like, you know what's really fucking like lame is that all of those comments where you guys are like I'm like slowly trying to take the lisp out, dude. I like naturally make a bit of a lisp, so it's like that's fucking with how I talk. I still really appreciate getting comments like that. So I hope those never stop. Like, I hope nobody ever feels like, man, I shouldn't comment this because it's lame, or the dude probably gets it all the time. Like, I'm still at the level where those keep me going, bro. When somebody comments and they're like, thank you for doing timestamps. I love catching your VOD when I'm at work. I love listening to it while I'm doing X, Y, and Z. I really love that. What it reminds me of is Cortex. Oh, no, not Cortex. I'm so sorry. Hello Internet, which is a podcast with CGP Grey, the YouTuber, and Mike. No, not Mike. Brady Heron, who does like a lot of science channels on YouTube. They were talking about how what was it? I fucking lost my train of thought. Oh, they had like a segment on their show where they were talking about where do people listen to their podcasts and what are they doing? And like fighter pilots and scientists and people that work at morgues, like all these people responded on their Reddit. And I can't wait till I get to a size where I could do something like that, because I love the idea that like there are people all over the world listening to this stuff like all day, all the time. And like, it kind of blows me away. Like, I don't know. I don't want to spend too much time on that. Bufo, you just put some money where it doesn't belong, right in my bank account. Thank you for the $10. I really appreciate that. Oh my God. Thank you. Probably missed it because you went off on feudalism or whatever. Play some Apex. I can't, dude, because my freaking, I don't have a computer that can run it. I watched your note-taking video last night. Very good. What program did you use? Notion. It's called Notion. Let's see. Are the positive comments something that helps you in times like these? Yes. I don't think it's a yikers take to say Steven is emotionally stunted. Yeah, I know, but I don't want to jump on that. I have a very different position. Remember, as a streamer, I have different obligations. That's also the reason why I don't want to shit on Wolf to make Destiny happy and more accepting of my criticisms when I have Destiny in the call. I feel like I have an obligation and responsibility that goes beyond like what chatters have. So I just try to be more careful. Do you think phrasing his suggestions as areas for improvement would be more effective than his mistakes? Yeah, maybe. Watch for a while, but first time subscribing. Have you seen The Sword of the Stranger? Yes, it's so good. All the way through. It's a bop. The music's good. The fucking voice acting's good. The fights are good. The animation's good. The everything is good about that. It's so fucking good. I love it. There are people that are like, this plot doesn't make sense. The pacing is off. I've given my opinion on what I think about anime critiques and stuff before, but I'm not very keen on them. Dude, your streams are the counterweight I need to Destiny's content. I really appreciate. You know what? You know what's like the biggest praise that I've received recently that like almost made me cry? It was somebody saying that Booksmart's reviews are like the director's cut of the debate. or director's commentary, I think it was. The director's commentary. Like, I love the finality of that. And I realized by reading more people on Twitter, which I normally try to avoid, that for a lot of people, they suspend judgment of debates until I cover them. And that makes me feel really good about the position that I have as a reviewer. Because sometimes I like to think that people equivocate me with the other React creators, that if Dylan Burns watches something on stream, or Irrelevant watches something on stream, or anybody watches something on stream, that people equivocate that to what I do, when in my mind they're very, very, very different. But then people say things like this, and it gives me hope that people realize that these are very different approaches to watching content, and that we're like doing very different things at very, very different levels, I would say. So that makes me hopeful. Let me scroll down here. Does this count as pillow talk? Well, it does. I can count it if you can count it. Curious, have you ever heard of the Zettelkasten? Yeah, I have. Let's see. That's a good attitude. It's hard watching some other people just completely flip their opinions depending on whom they're talking to. Yeah, it's not good. Let's see here. Super chat 300 NOK. I think that's like crowns, but I don't know from what country it's from. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm a huge Destiny simp, but have gotten to the point where I check out your VODs before Destiny's. Thank you for the content. Well, thank you for the 300 knock, CC Rabbit. You're so fucking pog. I appreciate that a lot. Let's see here. True, Irrelevant definitely puts more research and annotated thought into his content reviews. He should inspired you. What? I don't understand. He should inspired you. Not gonna lie, the first time I saw the debate, I didn't catch Wolf's answers, but after the line by line, I completely changed my mind. You know how scared I get? It's North Korean currency? Oh shit. I don't know how he did that. Norwegian crowns. Okay. I don't know why you said North Korea. Leave it to RagePope to get the economics wrong. So like, I was really scared. And if you talk to any of my streamer friends, they'll tell you I get so anxious when I see that people are missing things that I see in the line by line, because it means I have to prep a line by line, because I have to like convince people. It's not that I get a blank slate where I get to say my opinion and it sticks with people. I have to dislodge them from their current opinion. So that takes a lot of prep. And B, if people don't like take a liking to that review, and I feel like I'm giving just like an objective take, it really pisses me off. And so these two factors that I know will happen make me really anxious to prep and have to do a stream on a debate where that's the case. But what sucks is there's a third factor here, and that third factor is
my version of being polite
that's my
is to
brand.
At all costs avoid
that, like,
rudeness. And it feels like I have
those
a much
are the
better
moments
chance of
where
making
like
that work by shutting up
I
than by
have
speaking.
to say something. And like, it's scary to me that that's my job. That my job is like, in the moment where my review is going to reveal something that people aren't seeing, I have to do it. That's the moment where it shines the most. That's the moment when people need it. But man, is it so fucking anxiety inducing to have to do such a stream, and it's like so stressful on me. Like, that's why I'm in bed today, because honestly, I haven't gotten out of this bed all day. I got up to go grab my camera equipment, and that was it, because I'm exhausted, dude. I'm just fucking, I'm burnt out, and I just have so many different people that need things from me, so many different people that need tutoring appointments, so many different people I need to schedule conversations with. I had to fix the Patreon. There's like so much for me to do. I really hope the stream grows financially in the next couple of months so that I can hire somebody to help me, because I really need somebody else. I really need another person to help me. Sorry, I'm gonna go through everything. Your coverage is more akin to the Lord of Rings appendices. Well, thank you so much, Nate, with your $2 super chat. I appreciate that. True. Okay, I got that.
Oh, Jafar, you're too kind. I'm embarrassed. I'm blushing.
I've had a rough day. Can I get e-girl Booksmart's voice?
Girl. You wanted a yee? There you go. There's your yee. My fucking neighbors think I'm fucking crazy. Let's see. Thank you for the tier 1 ground variable. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Let me see here. Skateboard. That's fucking Pog. One of my streamer friends, his name is Mindwaves, and he does lots of very sexy things with a skateboard. That's not the only kinds of sexy things he does. If you haven't checked out his OnlyFans, I would highly recommend it. That's my little shout out for the day. Thank you so much for the $5 skateboard. You just put a lot of nice images in my mind. Have you considered paying an exposure? No, not particularly. Have you considered getting someone to make YouTube thumbnails for you? Yes. The problem is that all the people that have like reached out so far and shown me examples are not, I don't want to roast you guys, but I think it is objective to say you're not what I'm looking for in being able to do that. I need someone who like is used to making YouTube thumbnails in particular. If you're a graphic designer and you know that you can do YouTube thumbnails and you have a portfolio of YouTube thumbnails that you've done, go ahead and reach out. I've been trying to work with Tumad on finding somebody, but it's very, very difficult to find somebody. So yeah, I mean, if you want to, you can. All the people I've reached out to have not responded to me, which is very unfortunate. I watched a Destiny Wolf debate review on YouTube today, and the Destiny call part at the end made me die a little inside. Me too. I really don't think that looked good for him. And part of me realized that he's not looking good in the moment. And I just feel bad for him because I want him to look good. You know, that's the whole point of me fucking giving him advice. So it's sad to me. What about the Destiny thumbnail editor? Honestly, if they want to do it and they charge like a reasonable rate, I would be happy to. I could put you in contact with Demon Mama's thumbnail editor. Well, you know, I wouldn't mind. I don't think there's a problem that it's Dima Mama's person. Like, Dima Mama is her own thing. You know, she's fucking queen shit and she's on her own vibe, but her thumbnail editor has very little to do with her, I would assume. So I'd be cool with that, Amanda. Honestly, hit me up. Let's see here. Booksmarts, are you looking to have a website for yourself? When we're bigger. Once we hit like 400 or 500 concurrent viewers on Twitch like regularly, then I will consider that for sure. But until then, probably not. I talked with Wicked Supreme and he opened my eyes to like a solution that provides that I hadn't considered. So I told him about that chat problem where the chat is going like 1,000,000 miles a minute and I can't respond to people in a timely fashion. And he was like, well, that's why you create like filters, right? You don't want to respond to everybody. You want to respond to like particular people. And he's like, you know, like think about Destiny. Destiny has thousands of people on Twitch, thousands of people on YouTube, thousands of people in his DGG. But what does he look at? He looks at the most high value thing. He's looking at his DGG chat. And I was like, that's so true. Like, he has a really good sorting system with all the names like being color coded and the ats being highlighted. Like, that is a solid system for handling like a large volume of chatters. And that made me see like an extra value in that. But one thing that kind of grosses me out is everybody just like takes that website design. And I feel like if it's like trivial to just like make your own chat thing at the very least, it might be worth just looking into that. You know, I don't want to get roasted as being like a clone or anything, but Cake was super duper kind. He does like admin, pardon if I get this wrong. He does like the admin stuff for the website and the development end of some of Destiny's work. And he was super duper kind in like giving me directions on how to do it and whatever. I'm a fucking tech plebeian. You guys know I'm a boomer. So I fucking suck at it. It seems like a really hard task for me and I don't want to fuck it up. And he kind of made me scared off of things like Squarespace and whatever. And he showed me that I was ignorant about a lot. So it, you know, I just don't have the knowledge base to like implement it right now. Let's see here. Yeah, booksmarts.gg. I already own the domain. I just don't have a website. Just clone yourself, Fivehead. Can respond twice as fast. Cloning. Oh, that reminds me of what's going on right now in Invincible. Anybody watching Invincible? That's such a fucking good show. To be honest, Destiny is just a madman. He answers every ad I see in DGG. Oh, that's crazy. I really respect how you handle Destiny on stream. I'd probably ease in with Wolf Critique just to chill the convo, but I think you pushing back helps us to keep us honest. Yeah. I also think it's a good demonstration of like what I have to deal with Steven sometimes. Like, he's not this bastion of reasoning who understands on the fly when he's incorrect and stuff. And you guys should keep that in mind when you're watching him in a debate. Look out for the way that he treated me in talking to other people, because that is the tell for when he's been cornered and he cannot respond to something. He throws up his hands and he fucking throws a tantrum. And I respect you, Steven, a lot, but like, this is true. This is how you respond when you get put in a corner. And that's a tell that I think is just good for other people to be aware of. Vosh has a similar one where he just like freaks out and he just starts going off on people. I really think that it's better to just do what you do sometimes, which is say that like, I'll look into it or I'll think more about that, you know, rather than freaking out. That's not what happened. White Nervosa literally, I don't know what you're talking about. Don't you fucking spoil. I'm not gonna fucking spoil. Dude, Invincible is so good. That latest episode was choice. Oh, a new one comes out today, doesn't it? Today's Friday. Oh my god. I'm not gonna watch Jujutsu Kaisen for like the 8th time. I'm going to watch the new Invincible episode. And then I'll watch episode 1 again. I keep watching the fight at the end of episode 1 like over and over again. If you haven't watched Invincible, just watch one episode and remember that after the credits starts, it will continue and it will get you hooked. If it doesn't get you hooked, you probably won't like the show. Did you go through the Q&A segment? No. Do you have any examples of Destiny doing that? Not just the convo with you. I don't want to point them out. I think it's more fun if you guys go find them. Booksmarts, just remember that Destiny has been doing this for more than 10 years. Trying to model him and what he is doing is not the best thing. Take things easy and things will come together. Yeah. I don't think tantrum is a good word to describe it, especially since in my experience, that reaction to being wrong is super common. It being super common doesn't make it not a tantrum. People have tantrums all the time. I think you're upset because tantrum has a certain like negative connotation to it, which I most certainly do intend. It is most certainly a negative thing. And a tantrum is what happens when people get frustrated and they throw up their hands and they throw a fit. And that's what he's doing. I'm going to stick by tantrum. I know it's going to come at a rhetorical cost, but that's a cost I'm willing to pay because I got dollars in my pocket. Just got here and now I got to rewind. See you next stream, Booksmarts. Bye, VMO. I'll catch you later. It's really easy to get swept up in someone's celebrity like Destiny and think they can do no wrong. You provide a valuable anchor to reality. Thanks, Fells. Fellows, you say a lot of kind things. Tantrum is kind of loaded. It's not kind of loaded. It's super loaded. It's loaded like, oh, I'm not going to make that comment. Never mind. Yeah, it's loaded. I'm honestly disappointed to see Destiny doing the I'll look into it thing less and less. Yeah, that's a much more preferable thing. And that's why I want to demonize the tantrum thing much more. Because there is an alternative that's very, very easy. Your dump truck? Can you see my dump truck? Can you really? Let me check my feed. Damn, I am looking thick. I'm looking particularly thick. It's just because I don't go outside and get walks anymore, so I got a dump truck. Beep, beep, beep. We're going to back that baby up out of frame. Oh, man, my hair looks crazy today, too. I'm a fucking mess. I'm a mess. All right, let's see. The dumpy pog. Yeah. Booksmart's got that dump truck. He most certainly does. I meant it was that loaded. Oh! Tantrum is as loaded as that dump truck ass. Yeah. Oh, yeah, maybe it is. Fuck, I'm so tired. Why did no one catch Destiny calling Wolf a geriatric fuck? What does that even mean? Let me Google that. I honestly have no idea what that word means. Relating to old people, especially with regard to their health care. Yikes. An old person who is receiving special care? That's like really mean. I can't say I'm surprised because Steven's mean like an awful lot, but that's kind of fucked up. Aristocracy, welcome. This is not indicative of my normal content. Please don't think ill of me. Today I'm just really tired because yesterday we did like a super big review of Destiny versus Richard Wolf. And I'm like super tired after it. I had a conversation with Destiny that really just did not go well for him. It was not what I anticipated. Welcome. Sometimes I do a bed stream when I'm just like not feeling it. You know what I mean? And so I just do some king shit and I just ramble and talk to my audience. That's what we're doing today. So if you want to snuggle with me, hear some of my different voices, then welcome. Anybody that subs, I will use my e-girl voice and I will be talking to you, so just be prepared for that. But welcome. It's good to have you guys. I've caught quite a few of your streamers' interviews lately, including the one last night with Wicked Supreme. I'm very interested to see her going out and doing that because that's something that I understand that Supreme wants to do as well. And so it's good to see somebody like break down like mental barriers of reaching out to people and scheduling stuff and actually just going out there and fucking doing it and fucking talking to these people and gaining experience and getting better at it. Like, I love that. And like, I'll be honest, okay? And don't think I'm roasting her, okay? Big disclaimer. I was not initially a fan of Eris's approach. I think that like some of her earlier interviews I thought were kind of dry. But I've noticed a bit of a change in like how she's able to get more out of people and like kind of refining that style over time. And I've personally appreciated seeing that growth. So, you know, I had to make an underhanded comment to just kind of like talk about how I've appreciated seeing that style change over time. And I still look forward to see like where it goes, you know, with each and every person that she's talking to. I'm noticing that she's getting more attuned to like exploring things with that person, getting more information out of them. And I've appreciated that. So I hope you don't take that like negatively, because I more so want to focus on the growth than I do like where you started, you know. Like I was super naive when I first started doing my debate reviews, and sometimes I look back at some of my takes and I think, ugh. But you know, I think growth is an important thing, and not a lot of Twitch creators like focus on that or comment on that. So I just want to like give that little bit of like input, you know. I hope that that's not like feels weird, man. It's always a fucking worry when I check the chat and try to see if I got feels weird, man, or white peepoed, you know. Haha, I'm just a very empathetic person. I get super sad when Steven doesn't respect the effort you put into helping him. I respect Steven a lot, and I think his perspective is super valuable, but I think it's important to remember that he is a human with flaws like the rest of us. That's big true. That little dog is so cute. Is that an Eris emote? I like it. Practice makes perfect. I was also super nervous my first few interviews. Yeah, and I don't blame you. That's like totally normal. I'm still nervous when I talk to Steven.
It feels like I have a much better chance of making that work by shutting up than by speaking.
Eris sang on stream today. Oh shit, that sounds cool. Doesn't feel weird, Books. It feels beautiful. You're beautiful. Well, thank you. That's our queen you're talking about. Feels weird, man. My bad. I was particularly interested seeing Supreme talk to you about how like incorporating new people into your community, it can be difficult to like keep a culture. And I think rather than like you thinking about keeping a culture, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, it seemed like your approach was like kind of adapt to whoever the people coming in are and like find the best in that, you know? And I think that's a more healthy way of approaching it than trying to like authoritarian like keep it a certain way or whatever. So I was interested in your answers to that stuff because you had a very different like perspective than I think I or Supreme has. If you're not nervous when you talk to Steven, you're a robot. Yeah, or you're about to have a very bad time, because there are some people who don't come off as nervous talking to him, and they don't perform well. Communities are living things that will always grow and change. Yeah, that's like a healthy way of looking at it. they're not some bush to be like properly hedged into some unnatural shape. Like, I think there's something beautiful about letting them grow out and like seeing what form they take and kind of working around that, you know? Authoritarian, like roasting chatters until they shut the fuck up. I'm not going to pretend I'm not guilty of this. Come on. I definitely do that. But, you know, I think trying to change your whole chat culturally or trying to maintain a very particular culture is like, it's a difficult task.
I appreciate the consistently high quality content. And the streamer girl voice helps farm that parasocial power.
Oh my god. Let me get your name real quick. Day New York X. I don't know how to like pronounce your name. Is it Danny or is it like Day New York? I hear that sometimes the daytime in New York can be like sweltering hot, but other times it can be, ooh, so chilly. Oh, New York. That would be such a wonderful place to visit. If you're actually from New York, I would like super duper appreciate like another dono message where you tell me about like what it's like to live there. Thank you so much for the $10. I appreciate it, duder. I'm very glad to be a part of Booksmart's Bush. Ugh, that's not very rhetorically effective, Amanda. I don't normally get nervous, but talking in front of thousands of people who will roast everything you say is super terrifying. Yeah, it most certainly is. It most certainly is. And he's just a very intense dude. Like, I remember during the Bob 7 drama, I kind of like, when I was trying to think through what I was going to say to him, gave like a throwaway line of like, you're difficult to talk to. And he immediately like interrupted me and he started like yelling about how that's not the case and yada yada. Like, and I feel like he proved my point in that instance of how difficult it can be to talk to him. And I hope that he realizes that he is a difficult person to talk to. But I low-key think he doesn't, and that, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. But yeah, he's difficult to talk to, like beyond the audience thing. He's just a very intense dude. I like using the word intense because I feel like it describes it well. Shameless. I most certainly am. I'm on an arc where I'm trying to be like a better businessman. So I'm calling myself like Business Smarts, and I'm trying to like do better at shilling and stuff. Massive legend, yeah. Your debate review is fantastic. I've read so many bad takes about this debate, but your takes are mostly based. I love that. And I love that you said mostly because I appreciate you disagreeing with me as well. God, you two should find a room. This chat isn't for that, YouTube. Oh, you're talking to these people. I see Aldous Huxley in here an awful lot, but I don't recognize Jack Wally. At Booksmarts and Aristocracy. Yes! Incorporating a new, more populist Twitch community mixing with the previous Discord community is an interesting dichotomy. Bridging the academic/layman divide, at least to a degree, was supposed to be a key contribution of the internet, no? Well, here we are. I feel you. Oh, no. Hold on, let me explain to you why I'm not difficult to talk to.
Have my Bezos bucks.
Thank you, Free BD. If you said you were free CBD, I would love free CBD for my fucking aching head right now.
Fucker.
Allegedly, that kind of stuff is illegal in Mexico, where I am currently residing. But like low-key, I asked the police and they told me no. And then they gave me like a look up and down as if like maybe I'm carrying. And I did not like that. So I'm like, fuck doing weed here. I think the fuck not. I looked on weed maps and there's no dispensary. So I'm just going to assume it's illegal. And I'm not going to fuck around with it. The last thing I need to go to is a Mexican prison. And that's not a racist thing. I helped ghostwrite a book. Well, I didn't actually get to write anything. I did the initial phase where I was interviewing the person and transcribing all the interviews and outlining what the book would look like, and we didn't get past that point. But hearing the description of what a Mexican prison is like, I don't want to be in a Mexican prison. I will tell you that much right now. I would not want to be in a Mexican prison. Let's see. Wait, I thought cannabis is legal in Mexico. Well, think again. I think they just passed something in their like I remember it coming up on the news on the TV that they just passed something, but I'm not sure that that's like all the way through. Prison streams would be dope content though. I don't think they have Wi-Fi. Wait, it just occurred to me that he's streaming on 2 platforms. I thought that was illegal. Yeah, it's like totally not allowed if you're like a partner. They will like immediately take away your partner, but I'm not a partner, you know, which really fucking sucks. You know, because I could get, you know, a little check mark. Booksmarts, hablas? Yo hablo un poco, pero no hablo fluente, whatever. I don't know how to speak Spanish very well. I know like words and I can like link them together, but in no sensical order. Where are your cat ears? They're in my office on my bookshelf. I didn't bring them with me. I do have my hammer and my like my mallet and my little platform for the mallet. I do have that, but I don't have my ears. Just so you know, I didn't just buy those ears off of Amazon either. Like I went on Etsy and I paid somebody who like hand makes those ears. Like a person that does a bunch of furry stuff. So think what you will of the furry community, but honestly, like when I was a teenager, I'll be real with this. I used to be like super into like drawing those anthropomorphized characters. I thought they were like super cute. And there were a bunch of artists that had like amazing styles. And I had no idea why they were choosing to involve themselves with that community. But anywho, they really got me into drawing it. And then I got hooked on the communities a little bit. And so like I have a soft spot in my heart for furry people. So when I looked to go buy the cat ears, I didn't want to just give my money to some like Chinese factory. I wanted to like pay somebody who was like, you know, trying to make a living doing that kind of stuff, or like trying to make money like creating art. So I bought some handmade ones, and that's why like I'm very particular about wearing those or doing anything with them. I think it's nice to just appreciate them as like a decoration and as like a bit of art. But I don't want to throw them in a bag and ruin them. I feel like that's disrespectful to the artist person. So I just try to take good care of them. That's why they're on the bookshelf most of the time. But yeah, like any opportunity I have, I try to like buy stuff on Etsy. My little sister also like makes stickers and stuff. Oh, speaking of which, oh, it's over there. I can't reach it, but my little sister like makes stickers and sells them on Etsy, and she sells a bunch of stuff on Etsy. So I try to support artists, people. I would recommend you guys do too. If you're ever going to get an art product or something that you know could be handmade, consider buying it on Etsy and paying the little bit extra over Amazon, because you're supporting somebody who could really use that money more than a lot of those Amazon stores. So just food for thought while I have your attention. Booksmarts, I respect that a lot. That's nice. Thanks, Vuvu. I appreciate that. Sometimes it feels like, oh, Andy, my schedule is Monday through Friday no, sorry, not Monday through Friday. That's fucking monk ass. I can't do that. My schedule is Mondays and Fridays at 1 p.m. That's what the schedule is, 1 p.m. Pacific time. Artist people, are you still in character? Not quite, dude. I got this fucking spectacular Black Thought poster from Etsy. Oh, that sounds cool. Oh, anime channel reason? What do you mean anime channel reason? Let's see here. Watches other talks, worker co-ops, blah, blah, blah. You guys are like arguing in the YouTube chat. Very cringe. Furry fucker. No, I'm not a furry fucker. Well, I probably shouldn't talk about that kind of stuff. Let's not talk about that. Furry smarts? Oh my God, you keep getting better and better. To some people, I keep getting worse and worse, you know? Mr. Smarts, is that a big... Whoa, I cannot believe you're saying these words in my chat. Have you been playing any more Apex lately? New season looks like it's going to be dope. I don't have a computer to play it here, and I'm really pissed about that. I'm going to go over the border, you know, within the next like couple of weeks to get my Microsoft shot. When I get my Microsoft shot, I'll stop by the office and play some Apex on the computer. Maybe I'll stream it too, but I'm going to be rusty, so I don't want you guys to see me rage. Man, I'm getting really, really hungry. So you're saying you'd abandon your YouTube chat for partner? No, I didn't say that. Stop sexualizing yourself. That's chat's job. My bad. Let's see here. Where was Book going with that? I don't know. It's a good question. Actually, it's a bad question. Don't ask that. So is there a Booksmarts OC floating around out there? No. Hey, Book, I love and appreciate everything you do, pal. Thanks, dude. First the weeb shit, and now with the fur. Yeah. See, some people don't like that. Do you actually live in Mexico? Yeah, that's not a meme. Why are you lol-Wing me? Mexico? Do you actually live in Mexico, Booksmarts? Who the fuck lives in Mexico? Do you mean Austin, Texas, where all the other streamers live? I think you're like fucking confused, Booksmarts. No, I live in Mexico. I don't know why that's a fucking lol W. It's kind of monk-ass, bruh, that you're lol Wing that. I don't know. Oh shit, that was a yes. Yeah, it is a yes. No, as he glances towards the secret notebook. Wait, hold on. We're mixing up questions here. What was it? A squirrel? Wait, what was a squirrel? I don't know what you're talking about. It turns out Mexico is sending us their best after all. No, Mexico is taking their best, bro. I left the US. What made you move to Mexico? The cost of living. If I'm being quite honest with you. You don't lend your writing skills to the fanfic world? Absolutely not. We need more outwardly furry streamers. Yeah, like Lucid Fox and stuff. That's like super pog. Thoughts on Supreme's take that authentic Mexican food is overrated? Yeah, Supreme doesn't have a very good palate for Mexican food because Supreme also thinks that San Diego Mexican food is like subpar. Having been someone who has lived in Mexico for like a little bit now and tried like a lot of different restaurants to the point that I got food poisoning, I had to take a week off. Fucking Mexican sushi. Don't have Mexican sushi. I will tell you that right now. There is not an FDA here. They suck ass. They're not good at keeping you safe, so don't fuck around with sushi. Okay? You've heard me. Warning. PSA. So everything but Mexican sushi has been really good. But I will say, Mexico still has better Mexican food, in my opinion. And that's because of a few different reasons. One, they don't just slather on a bunch of guac to the point where you got like a goopy fucking mess of a taco. Their proportions are much better. Two, the taste. They have more like fresh onion and things like fresh cilantro than a lot of the places that I've had in Mexico so far. Three, they know how to do a burrito there. A burrito is not a Mexican thing. That is an American invention. Okay? Keep that in mind. A burrito is not a Mexican thing. You go to Mexico and you ask for a burrito and you get this fucking nonsense. It's like really bad. It's like they put all the same ingredients for a taco, but they just wrapped it in a big tortilla. Like, what the fuck do the gringos want? Just put all the fucking put all the fucking taco toppings and just like wrap it up. Like, that's not what a burrito is. Hello. So they don't do a good job at that. And here's another one. Ooh, number 4. They don't know how to do quesadillas here very good, especially ones with meat inside. I asked for a quesadilla, and they asked me, con todos? With everything? And my dumbass said, sure. And what do? They literally put everything that's in a taco inside of the fucking quesadilla. What the fuck are you doing? Like, can you not have the common sense to know that that's not going to work with like all that melted cheese and stuff? Like, are you kidding me? You're just going to throw it all inside of there and just think, oh, it'll work. I mean, it's taco stuff. Who doesn't like taco stuff? Fucking very silly. So, yeah, I got to say that the cuisine in San Diego is much better. Don the cat ears. I shall not. Oh, there goes my light. Already out of battery. Big sag. Without doxing yourself, can you say where-ish in Mexico? Yeah, I'm in Playas de Tijuana. Let's see here. Expected to go before Senate April 30th, then signed by the president. Yeah, see? Not in law. Good thing I don't fucking listen to the Twitch chat. Thank you, Reindeer Flotilla. Or Flotilla. I don't know. 5 super chat dollars. Take my money, bookfucker. Well, your money isn't the only thing I'll take from you, if you know what I mean. I appreciate the $5. Thank you very much, Humpa. I hope that Humpa isn't some indication of. Never mind. I'm not going to go down that road. Wait, Books. The quesadilla thing is not true. Well, it's true where I live. Do you think rice and beans belong in a burrito? They don't have to be, but I think they help. Let's see here. It's a different type of quesadilla. It has a different name. Well, that's on the Mexicans. I don't know. Blame them, dude. Horny smarts today? A little bit. I thought I took care of that earlier with that book that I threw out, but apparently not. I still got a little bit of virality left over. Like, if we're at the unironic level where we're defending calling someone a geriatric fuck because you were frustrated in a debate with them, then fuck, man. I don't know. I think a little tone policing there is warranted. Well, Salvala, I'll tell you, you're in good company. After Googling what that word means, I would have to say that that's really fucked up for Steven to levy at him. But, Steven also called him an R-slur and said that he was like an 8-year-old and he'd have to hold his hand through a conversation about topics that he should really be educated and know about. So, there were a lot of yikers statements there. But the important takeaway is not that he said all those things, although they are important. I think the important takeaway is that when Steven is cornered and he gets frustrated, he throws his hands up and he throws a tantrum. I'm okay with saying tantrum because when someone gets so mad and they're not able to confront maybe their part in a conversation not going well to the point where they're calling someone a geriatric fuck and saying they're the R slur and they're an 8-year-old and all this other stuff, I call that a tantrum. You can call that whatever you want, but I am calling that a tantrum. Okay. And that's where I'm at with it, is I think it's fair to call that a tantrum. Yep, those are all horrible. I'm highlighting one of the ones I didn't see anybody mention. I appreciate that. I totally missed it because I didn't know what the word meant. Which books are your favorite? I don't know. I don't have favorite books. That's like asking what your favorite kids are. Like if you had kids, like I think it's fucked up to pick one of them and say that's your favorite, even if there is such a thing. Let's see here. Is this rhetoric? Is this a rhetoric? It's like that butterfly meme. Those geriatric 8-year-olds. Yeah, it's a very interesting combination of things. Honestly, I understand why he was frustrated, but Jesus, Destiny handles his frustration as poorly as possible. What I would call handling frustration poorly would be like a tantrum. I don't know. I love that I got pushed back on the tantrum thing because I love defending it. It was extremely disappointing how Destiny responded to your advice. I agree. It's Big Sag. The sexiest books are his favorite. Big true. Big true. I actually don't read smutty books, if you could believe it. What I will read... Oh, no, I'm not going to reveal this. Never mind. That needs to stay off a stream. Do you keep a journal? Yeah. It's not around here, but I do keep a journal, yes. I said books, not one book. Come on, you can pick. No, I can't. I really can't. Let's see. My favorite book is the Smarts one, Virtual Hug. I'll give you a virtual hug, too. It's unfortunate you're in the YouTube chat where you don't get any emotes, but I see you. Thank you so much. At Booksmarts. What? Please go over this article on stream. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me read that right. Please go over this article on stream. Woo. No, I don't want to. I'm sorry. I don't want to platform shit like that, dude. I think that article is incredibly unfair to Steven. I don't think it's well written. I don't think it would be good to lend my platform to it. Here's another thing. I don't know if people realize this, but like, I don't give my platform to many people at all. People that watch me regularly, how often do I have somebody else on my show? Like, basically never. Steven is like one of the only people that has ever come on, you know? I think maybe Wicked Supreme has been on. Like, outside of the early period where I first started streaming, I just really don't have people on. Ever since I grew to a point where I feel like I have somewhat of an audience, I just don't. I gatekeep hella hard, like, time on the platform, just because I try to be really careful about that. Worst part was how rude Steven was to you, I thought. Yeah. Aldous Huxley in the YouTube chat. I see you arguing with like a lot of people. I don't know what it's about, but be careful with that, okay? Just try to be like cool, okay? I'm just gonna say that. I don't know what it's about. You may be in the right. I have no idea. I just see a lot of people adding you and they sound very upset. So just try to keep it chill. Let's see. Supreme comes on maybe one a week. I don't think Supreme comes on once a week. I can't remember the last time I had Supreme on my show, actually. We talk an awful lot in private, but I don't think he comes on the show. You look really sweet and comfy. Thank you. I am like really, really comfy. You can't see it. Oh, hold on. I'm literally in my panties. So I can't show you, but look, I got this nice warm like blue blanket under here. So like I'm chilling. I'm totally chilling. But yeah, I'm definitely in my panties, so I have to remember that, not to get out of bed. You platform my dumbass comments? Yeah, I most certainly do. Do you always speak like you do now, or is this like your Twitch lingo? Because it's incredibly entertaining. I guess I'm not a good judge of that. I kind of like jump around between different voices and like making fun of stuff and whatever all the time, so maybe it's the same. Supreme just gets hosted a lot. Yeah, he gets hosted a lot for sure, but like not like on the platform talking with me or anything. I may be out of the loop, but what happened with Destiny? You most certainly are out of the loop. Let me go ahead and confirm that for you right fucking now, RNG. You can get that random number generator to pop out the fucking YouTube code at the end of my last stream. Plug that into your YouTube browser and go ahead and check that boy out. My recommendation to you would be to go on the YouTube and look at the conversation we had. I timestamp all of my VODs like pretty intensely. So if you go to the VOD that's on the YouTube, there's a timestamp for when I talked with Steven. And if you just want to watch that part, you can, but I would highly recommend the debate or the analysis, because a lot of people that watch the debate in real time missed a lot of things that we point out in the analysis. Those are, I think, the most valuable times for my kind of analysis, because even the React Andes don't get the things that I'm pointing out because they're React Andes and they're not trying to go line by line. So I think there's a lot of value there, even if you've seen somebody else watch it, even if you watch the debate in real time, go check that out, you know. I think the conversation I had with Steven was like high-key disappointing, but, you know, it may be an interesting watch for a viewer. Let's see here. Let's see. His donkey is uncanny. Yeah, the donkey voice. I want to try to do it, but I'll fuck it up if I try to do it intentionally. Denims went line by line, and holy fuck, my brain cells died, did she? I don't want to roast Denims, dude. Leave her alone. Leave Denims alone. Why the fuck are you in bed, Booksmarts? You should be living your best life right now. Honestly, my best life is spent in bed. Oh, my head still hurts. I probably need food. I'm probably hungry. But yeah, man, I'm just tired, dude. That took a lot out of me. Like emotionally, mentally. That debate review and the subsequent conversation with Steven just took a lot out of me. And then I stayed up till like somewhere between 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning, just like replying to stuff. And I've realized I can't do it. Because I thought I was on top of everything. And then there was drama and then yada, 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 you know. It do be rough out here being a streamer. Let's see here. I thought she was a cool person before, to be honest. I don't want to comment on her. Destiny has said before, an issue with debating righties is that most lefties don't acknowledge the basic truth behind righties' claims. Do you think Destiny fails to do this while debating the lefties? It seems he never acknowledges any charitability of their positions, but he could probably agree with a lot of Wolf's positions. I don't want to comment, honestly. Hey, Booksmarts, I'm popping in to give you a follow. I saw the conversation you had with Destiny, and I felt you had a really good feedback. Thanks. I'm super happy for that, GeoTV. And if you ever want to drop a sub, I'll give you the ooh-woo voice and tell you thank you very much. Ooh-woo. I recently made the mistake of going to the stream of Bad Bunny, and she had some hot takes on Destiny as well. Do I say what I want to say about Bad Bunny? Now is not the time. Never mind. I don't want to talk about Bad Bunny either. Today's supposed to be a chill stream. Stop tempting me with these things. Booksmarts, how do you feel about Denims and the Serfs using your video to shit on Destiny while not saying anything about your criticisms against Wolf? I didn't see this at all. And that's funny that the Serfs would use it. Did you guys see what I said about the Serfs? I watched that back this morning and I was like, oh no, that sounds really fucking mean. Hold on, let me grab the clip just so you guys can hear it with me. Does anybody have it like off the top of their computer? Does anybody just have that clip playing around? It was such a bad clip. I feel like it's so fucking mean to him. Oh man. Booksmart's more like poop smarts? Why am I poop smarts? You busted Lance's cheeks. Yeah. It was kind of mean. It was kind of mean. But man, like people want TLDRs, and if I have to TLDR something that was like really awful for me to have to go through, like the TLDR is not going to sound good. Like I don't. Wait, what the fuck? No. Oh man, I'm trying to find it. I'm so sorry. Just give me 2 seconds. I'm like not a very professional streamer. Okay, here it is. I'll play the audio for you. Just the audio though.
All right, I'm back. Hello, I'm looking at the chat.
Oh no, this 2x shit. I'll put it to 1x. Turn the volume up. Here you guys go.
I think it's the job of the moderator to not let one of the debate participants give lectured responses to questions. Did you pay attention to who the moderator was? Oh, no. I don't expect a lot out of the Serfs, to be quite frank with you. In every debate review I've done of the Serfs, the last one in particular where he was talking with Lycan, he is either strictly operating in bad faith in some of these discussions, or he has low intelligence. It's one or the other. That's kind of what we came down to. And I'm the guy that's good faith and tries to be charitable. But after 4 hours of a review, these are the only two answers that I could possibly give to how poorly he performs in some of his conversations, right?
So there's the clip. There's the clip, you know. Real rough. It's not rhetorically effective to be that truthful. Thanks, Vels, in case I wasn't already aware of that. The optics guy, by the way. Yeah, I mean, I give people optical advice, but I do feel like I'm selective with when I'm really mean, and it gives it a punch that I think works in my favor. But yeah, I getcha. Killing him softly, Book. Yeah, a little bit by bit. Lance, the low IQ man. Rough. Yeah, I like... Oh my God. If you guys disagree with me about that, I highly encourage you to watch the Lycan versus Serfs review and then tell me that you still disagree. We do a line by line of that as well. And holy shit, I held out for so long. Everybody was like, is Lance dumb? Lance has got to be dumb. Booksmarts, he's dumb. Like they were all saying it. And I didn't agree with it for like 4 hours. And then at the end,
that book fucker,
he just completely goes mask off and he's completely rude to Lycan. He's talking over him and misinterpreting what he's saying on purpose. Like, and it's like you have two options. Either the dude is like operating in bad faith here, or he literally doesn't understand what's going on. It has to be one or the other. We didn't have any other choices. I was cornered, dude. So it's like, I don't know which one to pick. Like, we have evidence to support the idea that he's low intelligence because he kind of just like copy pasta shit that he's read. It doesn't seem to understand or be able to like extrapolate it to other people's ideas. So he could be low intelligence, that's for sure. And I think it would excuse his behavior to some extent. Or he is like literally operating in bad faith, which I feel like is a much more damning condemnation of a streamer. There's plenty of dumb streamers out there. Plenty. Like there's nothing wrong with being dumb. That's outside of your control, I guess. I mean, depending on how you think about how you think the brain works and whatever. But like, you know, like being bad faith is like a choice. You're like making a choice to do that. I feel like that's a much worse condemnation for somebody that engages in political discourse. So, I mean, you take your pick between the two, but we couldn't come up with any other explanations with why he was acting that way. Between a rock and a hard take. I love that. Dude, we should put that on a fucking t-shirt. Between a rock and a hard take. I like that. It could be both, Pepe laugh. All right, dude. Hey, to be clear, I was agreeing with you. Destiny hardcore throws tantrums when frustrated, like just going FJL. I don't know what FJL is, but yeah, good to hear, Ben. Thanks. Maybe just don't keep talking about SERPs every time someone asks, though. I try not to. I did throughout the rest of the debate after that point. I said, I don't want to talk about the SERPs. I don't want to shit on the SERPs too much. I don't want to talk about the SERPs. I don't have good things to say about the SERPs. Like, the moderator is irrelevant. Let's not talk about the SERPs. Like, I said that over and over. One thing that was super satisfying about the Destiny conversation, I'll say this right now, is learning that the only reason that the SERPs was moderating is because he put them in contact with Wolf, which I had my suspicions about and were completely confirmed all in an instant by Destiny. And I was like, oh, thank God. Okay, because I don't know why you would choose him to do that. It's definitely that he weaseled his way into the position because he connected the two together. That's the only explanation I had for why he was the moderator. I don't see Wolf personally picking him. I don't see Destiny personally picking him. The only explanation is that he wedged his way in between the two of them because he was the one that connected them. So that made a lot of sense to me. And I think a better moderator may have helped the conversation, but that's beyond the scope of this talk right now. Can you do the splits? I most certainly cannot. I can pull my foot up to my face though, and people have told me that's really being flexible. Lol, sorry, full toddler. Oh, okay, full toddler, not FJL. Catching booksmarts on my work break. Pog. Welcome, Indrid. I hope Indrid isn't referring to Indrid as in the person from Naruto, because if so, that's pretty yikers, but I bet it's not. Yeah, the first thing the SERPs mentioned was the view count to Destiny, which was interesting.
I shall call him Mini-Me.
At Booksmarts, when you think of the Booksmarts brand, what colors do you have preference for?
Yellow and black. Yellow and black. Is that fine? Do you guys get where I'm coming from on that? I feel like yellow and black, like Pikachu colors. Did I think of Pikachu? Somebody commented in Surf Stream that my microphone looks like the microphone from that Nintendo 64 game. That was very intentional. That was very, very intentional. That game and Pokemon Snap are two of my favorite games when I was little. Anytime I had the opportunity to play them, dude, they're so fucking fun. They're just a good time. Sorry, I had to spit off screen. It looks like a Hitachi. Nice. Haha, you're so funny. Haha. Wait, why am I getting feels weird, man? I have to go off screen to do that. I don't have anything here. He almost got out of bed. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to be careful. Spit. Yeah. When I do all these voices and I talk a ton, I get loogies in my throat. What do you think calling someone low intelligence is somewhat ableist? No, I think it's a statement of fact. We know that intelligence is some sort of combination of genetics and environment, which are almost completely out of someone's control. Yeah, and I mentioned this, Curdy B. Are you fucking listening to me? Hello? Hello? I just said all that. You're pissing me off. I feel like it comes off really poorly. It does come off poorly, but it is a fact of the matter. I don't know, brother. From my perspective, the Senju are the evil ones. I like that somebody got the Naruto thing. The Mothman prophecies look like some cool X-Files shit. Interesting. You're doing pretty good, my man. Last time you had 6 viewers. Did I really? I only had 6 viewers on the debate review? That's unfortunate. Need to practice distance spitting. I'm fucking not spitting. I'm inside my house, bro. We don't do that here. We don't do that here. How far can you spit? I don't know. It depends on the consistency of the spit. Oh, sorry. Multitasking the stream and the convo at Destiny. LOL. Yeah, well, maybe don't do that. Maybe finish the fucking convo with Destiny, brother. When is the next anime panel? Okay, so this is something that I'm working on in private. The next one is going to be very, very soon. It's going to be much smaller, okay? It's going to be like that big. So what we're going to do is we're going to have Rames, Humongous, Bullet, and one other person. And what we're going to do is we're going to have two people. All right, here's the thing. I've heard that one of the best marks of a good debater and a good faith actor, which we all want to be, is that they're able to take the position of the other side and steelman it real fucking hard. And so what we ended up deciding is that the people who are on the side of thinking that the Uchiha persecution was justified should have to switch to defend the Senju and defend peace with the Uchiha. And then the people who were going against the persecution should switch and have to be genocidal maniacs. And then they are going to have to argue that side. So Rames, who was elected Hokage, spoiler alert, in the last panel, he's actually going to be fucking pulling a Tobirama.
What is that?
Ooh. Use your Valley Girl voice to thank me.
Oh my god, thank you so much, Oxidized Hydrogen. I fucking love that. I love that you love this voice as well. Like, Oxidized Hydrogen, does that mean like you're fucking like water? Or does that mean that you're like some acidic solution? Because I'd be like super interested to know. I know that like acidity has to do with like the percentage of hydrogen inside of a solution, but I don't know how that like really works out. If you oxidize hydrogen, does that make it basic like this fucking voice represents, or what? I don't like understand. Is that the Valley Girl voice you were looking for, or is that like the E-Girl voice? I don't know the names that you guys give to these. They're very amorphous in my head. Dihydrogen monoxide was taken. Oh, so you didn't. So you're just memeing about water. I see. Yes, thanks. All right, I'm happy to please. And if anybody else wants to sub or donate, you know, you're supporting the channel. I love it. Steelman me. I never noticed that Mel emote was like eyes pointed in different directions. That's fucking funny. Has Bookfucker responded to Bath Boy yet? Yep, rewind the whole VOD on YouTube. Weren't the Uchiha planning to overthrow the Hokage or something? Well, hold on a minute. Yeah, because they should have fucking had Hokage already. Like, Madara should have been the Hokage. Orochimaru should have been the Hokage.
Mini-Me.
Thank you. Oh my god, who was that? Krulux at. Thank you so much for the tier 1. I really, really appreciate that. Welcome to the club, and I hope you enjoy your stay. You now have access to some of the most fucking greatest emotes on the entire platform, not to toot my own horn. Like, for instance, if you've ever seen Golden Kamuy, you get access to the Ashuripa emote, where she's going like, you remember when she had miso for the first time and she said it was unko because it looks like poop? That was so fucking adorable. You also get this nice little like rage emote where like the person is like so fucking mad that their eyebrows have like dislocated from their facial features. That's like a good one. And then there's a bunch of like cringe faces. So you have a fun time with those. Now you have like full access. Enjoy. Why is he calling it Hokage instead of Hakage? Maybe because I'm not fucking... Well, hold on. Let me not say a slur here. Because I'm educated. That's why, bro. I'm educated. I don't know, Bookie. The Hokage is supposed to be strong. Madara got manipulated and killed by an anthropomorphic emotion. What do you mean? The whole ninja world fell to the feet of this anthropomorphic emotion. Like, what do you mean? Plus, that anthropomorphic emotion, like, slipped its way inside of him. Very unconsensually, may I add. And kind of manipulate him the whole time. That same anthropomorphic thing also fucked over the whole Uchiha clan by changing what the tablet said inside of the Uchiha headquarters. So like, if you want to downplay that emotion, dude, if you want to downplay Black Zetsu's role in the history of the Uchiha and their persecution, then you can go ahead and do that. But I really think that that's like historical erasure. we know better now that we've moved into the era of Boruto, the impact that Black Zetsu has had not only on the Uchiha, but all of the ninjas in all of the world, and by extension, all of the nations that they represent. So the fact that you're downplaying Black Zetsu's ability to manipulate and change the whole course of time is like crazy to me. He was literally sent by God to fuck up the Uchiha. And if you can't see the significance in that, then you can like fuck right off. I cannot believe that kind of shit. I don't think so. I'm not letting that shit fly in my chat. No fucking Black Zetsu denialism in here. Obligatory me bringing up Boruto is still better because we're talking about Naruto. Well, you guys always take your opportunities to do that. Ben L super chat with 5 great British pounds. Take my coin, since I had never donated despite all the responses. Also, did you see Denims and Destiny talking about? I don't want to talk about that, but yeah, thank you so much for the 5 great British pounds. Calm down, Bookie. I'm joking. Okay, bro. Booksmarts, I hated Naruto after a point. Fuck the fillers. I like fillers, so fuck your mom. Jitsuo, thank you so much for your tier 1. You didn't even leave a message. Did you want to say anything? Or did you want me to say something to you? You let me know in the comments down below. I super duper appreciate that sub. You now have access to a whole host of emotes, and you get a nice little badge by your name to show how oh so special you are to me. Thank you. All right. Booksmarts, I wouldn't want to talk about it either. Yeah, I don't blame you, bro. Are you still going to talk to Steven about his deception equals rape take? I like how you say still going to. My brain. No, I don't want to. That's just bait for stupid people on Twitter. I'm so sorry to say that, but it is. Like, he has this whole market where like he puts out a tweet that's bait, and anybody that doesn't know who Steven is and what he does on Twitter falls for the bait, and then they get duped into going on his show and giving him content. Like, I understand that there's something to be gained and like business smart should want to talk to him, but I think that there's a balance there, and I don't think that makes a lot of sense. I don't want to be one of those people, quite frankly. Destiny is a master fisherman, yeah. A fisherman on the high seas of Twitter. Next panel debate, the best filler episode. Ooh, that would be a fun topic. When are we going to get the Attack on Titan debates? Because both sides are basically fascist, so it'll be fun to argue. I haven't had anybody reach out that knows about Attack on Titan, so I don't know. I don't have panelists for that. You have to watch the Denims clip. All right, somebody link me the Denims clip. I'll listen to it. That's the content brain. Yeah, no, I'm not good at that. If he had of replaced the word rape with kind of messed up, I'd probably have to. Well, yeah, but then that's a completely different take, is it not, Ben? Booksmarts knows Destiny's game. Yeah, I know. I've learned what he does. That's why I also don't like criticize his Twitter stuff very much anymore. I don't pretend like he means it. I'm not clicking a YouTube link. I'm so sorry. I needed like a literal Twitch clips link. I'm not clicking a YouTube link, John. I'm so sorry. Attack on Titan would be another justified genocide or not panel. Well, those are kind of fun. Not gonna lie. When they have nothing to do with real life politics, I feel like it's easier to have them. A Gundam debate when? Ooh. I would be down for a Gundam debate. Dude, if we could talk about some of the ethics of like character decisions in Iron-Blooded Orphans, that would be so fun. I would love to host a panel about Iron-Blooded Orphans. If anybody watched Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans season 1 and 2, reach out. Reach out with some topics that you would like to discuss, and maybe I'd be down to do that. Because I would super be down for that. I haven't watched any other Gundam, so I can't comment on any other series, but I know that one has a lot of things that we could talk about. You only know IBO book? Feels weird, man. Yeah, I'm sorry I don't have a gazillion years to spend on your entire fucking franchise, dude. My Naruto take Talk no Jutsu is cool. Yeah, it's a bit OP. Your convo with Destiny yesterday made me self-reflect after seeing the other side of me being stubborn. No shade. Thanks, dude. I'm happy it had an effect. Okay. I'll click on this link now. We're just going to listen. We're not going to watch it. We're just going to listen.
Disney earns a permanent spot.
Why would you give me XQC? You're fucking. I'm not clicking any more links from you, John. You got your link privileges revoked for the rest of the stream. Well, I'll reach out personally. I think Zeke's plan was the most big. Okay, bro. Not platforming that shit. The denim clip without context. Amazing. That's the best way to have a clip, is without context. Nobody gives my clips context. I'll watch it without context, dude. All right, let's see.
I wish.
This is not the Denims thing. I fucking hate you guys. I literally asked for one specific thing and I have not gotten it. What the fuck? All right, we're not watching the Denims clip. Congratulations. You can thank everybody that gave me a link that's not the thing. Congrats. Congratulations. You have ruined it for everybody. You have ruined it for everybody. The Denims clip has no value. Well, apparently not, you know. It's so invaluable that nobody seems to be able to even find it or link it to me. That is the clip. All right, I'll give it one more try. If it's not the clip, I'm banning you for a day, Vels.
I wish that I could fucking get people to listen to me talk about politics just because I was a cute girl. Holy shit. Because it must be awesome to be this fucking stupid. And still get people that actually listen to you just because you look hot. I just want to say, like, I'm impressed. I like the model. I respect it more than the Hot Tub Hustle. That's great. Okay. Good luck with your shit. I'm playing my fucking Starship, spaceship games. You'll go far. Okay. Good luck, buddy.
Oh, okay. Well, that's rough. That's rough. The part where she is being obtuse, huh? The newest video is on his channel, huh? I'm not watching it, brother. What do you mean the newest video? That is just the end. Well, that seems to be the only part people are remembering. As rough as it was, holy shit, that was kind of deserved. Lamau, she was really awful. Yeah, I don't know if you can say it's deserved, but okay. Not a good look, buddy. Squad W. You guys are funny. I love that alert. I know other people hate my weeby shit, but I love it. The shares, thank you so much. You know, like, Cher is like one of my fucking like favorite musical idols of all time. Cher is fucking queen. And if your name is meant to refer to Cher like at all, that's like really fucking poggers of you. Some of these people on Twitch are like uncultured fucks, so it's good to see a cultured man, woman, or NB walk in here every so often. So thank you for that. Thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. Actual meme from the debate, not serious. All right, I'll click it, reindeer. You commented about Mexico earlier, so I trust you.
What did he mean when he said dividends?
Yeah, what do you think
he
meant?
Dividends. What else could he have meant? And you must be Connor. I've heard so much about you. Just wanted to say thank you guys so much for being so warm and welcome. What did he mean when he said dividend?
Eek. Whole combo from last week on Destiny, Super Doc. I'm not watching them, so sorry, Anonymous Liver. Convo, not combo. Whoosh. Yeah, whoosh. That's your link going right over my head and not getting clicked. That clip definitely sounds rough. Yeah, definitely doesn't sound very good. Definitely doesn't sound very good. I'd actually really enjoy if Book could go over Denim's video take on dividends and buybacks. I don't want to. I'm so sorry, dude. And if Denims, if you're watching this and you're like, fuck, dude, just give me the fucking attention, dude. I don't want to. I'm so like... I don't want to give you attention. Like, it doesn't seem like that went well. I don't want to give anybody more attention. Like, we're done. We've detached from Destiny for a little bit. Okay, we're free floating. I don't need to touch more on his drama. I don't want to. Okay, he needs to process the thing that I already spent hours and hours and hours on. And if he wants to talk about that again, that's Pog. That'll probably accelerate the process of covering his content again. But I need some days off. Okay, no more. I'm done. No more for a little bit, dude. I'm tapped out. I need to refill my chakra, okay? I've fucking expended my chakra. I'm doing a bed stream. I'm in the hospital recovering. I spent too much of my chakra on that, and now I need to chill the fuck out, okay? Same with Rem. You're giving me like a cold take, and there's nothing for me to really add but what I said at the beginning of this VOD. So if you want the Rem response go on YouTube, scroll back to the very beginning. I literally addressed it first thing, right? So like these drama people, dude, these drama people, I only have so much energy for you guys when you just want to start drama for the sake of drama, okay? Like, I see what you're doing. I get it. I'm sure it's like a business decision thing or something. I don't understand, but like, I don't know. Like, I can't spend energy on you guys. Just, it's not like a personal slight on you. I see what you're doing. And I can't spend more energy on it. I'm tapped out. Okay. So that's just where I'm at with it. I hope that makes sense to the viewers. That's mostly a message at those people though. You know, are you a stylistic anime viewer or more than animation quality? I don't have any kind of metrics that I have for anime stuff. I actually had like a really good explanation of my take on anime watching. And it's basically that I only look for what I enjoy and I just try to enjoy it. And if I'm starting to shit on something, I stop watching it. I hate the people that hate watch shit, and I try to avoid becoming that person. Pepega drama. Yeah, basically. Have a good night, Bookie. Good night, Devil. The devil dances. Drama vampires will literally ask forever. I know it's annoying. It's fucking... Like, when I'm in the mood for it, dude, it's fine, you know? But when I'm not consenting to it, it's kind of like... I think it's tantamount to... I'm tempted to make so many jokes that I know that I can't make, dude. I'm just so tired. I'm trying to like keep my filter on. Dude. I'll just say it halfway and you guys will know what the joke was going to be. You can complete it in your head. RagePope just jumps in to say. I like how RagePope only comes in to try and destroy my career. I'm really appreciating your contributions to my chat lately, RagePope. You're like Black Zetsu, bruh. You're like an insidious person that's always trying to get me to like say some fucked up shit, dude. I kind of appreciate it. I kind of appreciate your hustle, but yeah, I don't know. I got to make sure my ass doesn't hang out of these sheets. Whenever someone says tantamount, I think of Tanamongu. The Botox lady? Yeah. I try not to think of Tanamogo very much at all, quite frankly. We're waiting. No, I'm not saying it, dude. Get out of here with that shit. And then he will move on to his draw furry phase. Oof, he called him Zetsu. Yeah, I did. I pulled out the fucking Black Zetsu card. I fucking called him Black Zetsu, bruh. He's here to fuck up my whole clan. I'm not about that shit. Yeah, iDubbbz did a content cop on her. He did a content cop on whom? I usually care about art design / color design and blah animation quality, but good animation is cool too. Shruggy. I still don't know how RagePope sounds so chill on voice, but in chat he can go pretty hard. Well, that's how he stays chill on voice, as he gets out all of his rage on the fucking keyboard, dude. You know what I would compare it to? Has anybody... here's an anime reference, so weebs in. Who watches Aggretsuko? Anybody watch Aggretsuko? Can I get some ones in the chat if you watch Aggretsuko? Because I think that RagePope, you know that new guy that joins the company and he's trying to get everybody in trouble for like harassment and whatever, and he like talks all nice and he's using Keigo when he's talking with everybody, but then he fucking starts raging when he starts typing in the email, and he's like, yeah, of course, I do that for you, whatever. He's like typing at the amazing speed of fucking light, and he's like saying all this mean shit. That's what I think RagePope is like, dude. He talks super nice and whatever, and then he gets behind a keyboard and he's just fucking rage typing, dude. He's just fucking scheming, dude. So that's what I think about that. Man, my wife is obsessed with it, so I've seen all of it unintentionally. I don't know if this is a yikes thing to say, but I've noticed that women in particular really vibe with Aggretsuko. Like, I know a lot of like I have a lot of like female friends that really, really, really like it, including my sister. So I love seeing that, dude. I love seeing when like ladies can vibe with an anime like that so universally. Everybody, actually, now that I think about it, every girl that I know that watches anime has really liked Aggretsuko if they've watched it. So I wonder, it's cool to have like a protagonist who's like a normal fucking person and a girl and is not like treated weirdly. So I appreciate seeing stuff like that. Can we consider this pillow talk? You can consider it whatever you want. Yo, fellow furry, you watched Beastars yet? Yes. Oh, Beastars is so good. Oh, Beastars is so good. You know what I do? Is this weird? Okay, I don't think it's weird. Here we go. There is a video on YouTube, a very particular video, and it is a seamless loop of the intro. And it's a seamless loop of the intro to like the long version, but it keeps all the animation going and you can't tell like where the cuts are. I love that video. I put that video on loop on the TV sometimes when like I need like background music, but I need it to not be distracting. And I love that I can just like, it's like a window to like outside. Like, you know how like you stare outside and you just like watch stuff, but you're just like thinking through stuff in your head. It's like that. I love having that on the screen and just like watching the animation and like listening to the song on repeat. It's just such a jazzy kind of like fun song. So yeah, I love Beastars. I love Beastars a lot. It's a very, very good show. Have you watched Eizouken? Oh, Eizouken's so fucking good too. Oh man, I feel like I can feel the love of the animators and of their passion and like what it must have felt like for them getting into this career. And they're trying to take like the purest form of their enthusiasm for the craft and for the medium, and then trying to put it in these like kids and try to demonstrate it through how the kids approach these different parts of the production. And like, I imagine just like behind the scenes, they're trying to like reminisce about these like, oh man, I imagine the creation of that show or the creation of the manga, if there is one, must have been like a work of love. For
mysterious reasons, I love this.
It's just done so well.
You look like you are in the drama hospital. Do you need care of a naughty doctor, lol?
I'm in an... I can't. I want to do the Uwu voice, but I can't, dude. I can't say it. I had such a good joke, and I can't say it. Oh, man. Allison, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm in the drama hospital. Oh. I'm in the drama hospital. I'm recovering. A little behind, but filters add some nice interactions with the more interesting side characters. Ooh. Have you checked out Angel's Egg? I have not. This is super fucking late, so I'm sorry, but if you liked Iron Blooded Orphans, you should watch 86, which is available on Crunchyroll. Okay. I think I've listened to more music from anime than I've actually watched anime. Eek, not for me, but yeah, maybe actually. I don't know. Careful, say Beastars 3 times in a row and you'll wake up to Judy Hopps cosplayer giving you that Gluck Gluck 9000. What the fuck? These guys, dude. I start talking about anime and different people come out of the woodwork, and I won't comment on what kind of people that is. Not saying the joke is more harmful than saying it. Don't ask me why. Okay, well, good thing nobody asked. Who asked? If I had that fucking emote, dude, I would do it. Who asked, dude? Can he link the Beastars song that you put in the background? Nope. That's my secret link. Last message because I don't want to spam. Oh, here we go. That's a great start to a message. Would you be interested in creating videos on analyzing manga and anime or things like otaku culture? Because I was thinking of doing that and it'd be awesome to try it with you. Probably not, brother. Probably not. I don't want that to be my thing. I like talking about it on stream, but I can't imagine having like a whole YouTube channel unless it was like uber successful right out of the bat. Furry weebs have a power that should be locked up, to be honest. Well, I like how you're advocating putting me in prison, bruh, and thinking that I'm going to vibe with that. Booksmarts, did you see my suggestion in your Discord? I see every suggestion in the Discord, RagePope. We run a democracy, bud. I know you wish that we could have some authoritarian fucking... Oh, wait, no, not authoritarian. Sorry, some libertarian hellscape. All right, we vote here. That's what we do here. So if your shit don't get votes, I'm sorry, but the people didn't elect your fucking content into stream. It's on you. You got to lobby votes, brother. Look on the bright side. The furries aren't asking you to cover drama. True. I like how the furry lobbyist, Cynthian Draken, is out here trying to fucking speak well on the behalf of furries. Hey, he sounded like Richard Wolff. I don't want to defend the USSR's system. However, it did have some crazy fucking growth. Hey, I'm not saying the furries are perfect, but they were not trying to get you to do these things. Thanks. You're setting the record straight, bro. The furry community does not stand behind these chat comments. Thanks, brother. Go vote, losers. All right. Well, that's a great way to convince people to your cause, bro. You should join the socialists. You got a similar approach to trying to get people to accept your ideas, RagePope. Booksmart's bed/anime stream wonders why all the interesting weebs are coming out of the... Yeah. I'm probably not helping myself. Be honest. What bleeds if you cut me? Somebody with a sense of taste, because you're in YouTube and you're watching me. Booksmarts, I'm not a furry, just a DGG denier. Ignore the sheep emotes. I like the sheep emotes. I honestly think Mutin... Oh, don't say that, Noah. I like Mutin's emotes. I like his emotes like a lot. I use them quite a bit. I voted for RagePope, no shame. Well, rough. He is after all laying the woodwork. Angel's Egg was one of my favorite religious movies. Interesting. Okay, guys. I think, how long have we been streaming? I think I might be done. How long has this been going on? I think we're done here, dude. I'm going to check my Twitch manager and make sure I've hit at least, like, a good amount of time. Yeah, we've hit 2 hours. I think that's good enough for me. All right. I'll give you guys 10 more minutes to get in your subs, your donos, whatever, your bits. Let's do a lightning round. Whatever you want to get out, you can get out, but we're ending this in like 10 minutes. Just be aware. We're on our way out. I'm going to bring you guys in bed with me. Oh, wait, can I? No, the cord's not long enough. Never mind. You guys can't be in bed with me. That's all I need. Craigasm. No, bro. What about Movie Club? Oh, shout out Movie Club. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Hold on. On the Discord, if you do ! Discord, we're doing a Movie Club thing. It's not hosted or run by me. Okay? This is not a formal endorsement of the Movie Club. I want to make it clear that I'm not endorsing that Movie Club. However, if you want to join the Movie Club, you can go to the README page of the Discord, react to the post that will add that role for you, and then you will have access to the Movie Club channel. And that might be good for you. That might be a fun thing to do. Wow, sensual celery. Oh, I love it when someone's sensual with me. The cold, long shaft of a celery stick. Oh, I'm going to get in trouble for this, aren't I? Hold on. I'm going to stop. Thank you for your tier 1. We're watching Rashomon 15 minutes after your stream. Oh, that's why you're that's why you're shouting it out. Okay. Movie Club is 15 minutes after the stream ends. So whenever I end it, we're going to have to do that. I have 10 votes. Pogger, shut the fuck up, RagePope. We'll see how many votes you have when I delete the... Wait, is stream ending? Yeah, it's ending in like another 8 minutes or so. Would you ever accept payment to review a CV or cover letter? Yeah, of course. There was a bug on the bed. I'm sorry. I must look like a crazy person there, slapping the bed. There's the authoritarian coming out. Yeah, I have some authoritarian leanings. Like, I believe in all these, like, leftisty things, but if I was in power, maybe all of a sudden I wouldn't think that those are the best things to do. I think a lot of people are like that. They just don't admit it. But yeah, I can be a little bit authoritarian on my Discord. Let's see here. Night book, baby. Good night, Ben L. Thanks for hanging out. Book slapper. Yeah, bro. You're already crazy. Thanks, dude. Okay. But yeah, definitely check out the movie club. It sounds like that's happening right after stream. So if you want to watch Rashomon, have fun with that. Have you considered appealing to Steven's ego to make him accept criticism when he views himself as entirely logical and he's clearly acting emotional? No, I've done that before. No, I just kind of want to show to people in that conversation how unreasonable he can be, and I think that that does enough damage in and of itself. I think I handled it okay. Stroke Destiny's ego to make him listen. Rare Pepe. Yeah, I normally do that. Like in every other conversation I have with him, you can clearly see that I'm doing that, but I did not have the patience to do that with him on that day. Yesterday. I think ideology would really depend on how long you're in power for, maybe, or the reality of your country's situation. At us. Oh, big true, big true, big true. Bloop. I gave you guys an ad. The way that you don't get ads is you sub. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and find a place to raid into. Where are we going to go, guys? Where are we going to go? Let's see. We're going to go to I don't know. Wait, you guys give me a recommendation. Where do you think we should go? Oops. Oh shit, I closed that window. I didn't mean to close it. Give me some recommendations. Where do you guys want to raid into? I'm open to anything. The Serfs? Dylan, build the bridge. I mean, Dylan is attempting choice. I almost feel like if I'm going to pick Dylan, I may as well pick Serfs, though. I've already rated Dylan a couple of times, dude. Like, I've already that bridge is up to Dylan at this point. Dylan can repair it whenever he wants. He's the motherfucker that burned it, bro, not me. He made that choice. I was mean, but I think I've done enough niceness. Okay, fuck that bridge, I guess. No, what do you mean? I'm not saying fuck that bridge. I'm saying he has to build it, dude. I built the half on my side. Let's see. Hutch? I don't want to do Hutch. We're just going to do Serfs. We're going to do... No, I don't want to subject you guys to Serfs either. Dylan is promoting scams. Fuck him. Host XQC. All right. CW. All right, hop in. I might stick around in this raid and watch him for a bit. I don't often watch XQC. File in, buddies. We're going to go watch XQC. Bye. No way. What a waste. Oh, shit. All right, bye, YouTube chat. I'll see you guys.